Chapter 1. The Power of Your Words. Welcome to the transformative journey of educate yourself every day and stay ahead of 99% of people. This audiobook is designed not just to inform but to change the very frequency of your life through the power of your words. Let us embark on this path of self-evolution and mastery over the spoken word, a force so powerful that it shapes your reality every second. The unseen influence of your voice. In the secluded valleys of ancient civilizations, the sages knew something profound. Our words are not merely tools for communication but instruments of creation. Each phrase you utter and every word you whisper carries a vibrational force that can manifest realities. It's a concept that seems mystical, yet it's grounded in the physics of vibrations and energy. Imagine your words as seeds. When you speak of scarcity or hardship, you plant these seeds in the universe, and they grow into the garden of your life, bearing the fruits of your speech. Conversely, when you talk of success, health, and abundance, you cultivate a garden that thrives with these very blessings. The art of word alchemy. Word alchemy is the ancient art of transforming your spoken words into gold, metaphorical gold that can enrich your life. It begins with consciousness, with the awareness that every word you speak is a component of creation. This chapter guides you through the process of transforming your everyday language into a powerful tool for shaping your destiny. Awareness. Start by becoming mindful of your daily speech. Listen to yourself and note words that reflect scarcity, limitation, or negativity. Transformation. For every limiting or negative word you catch yourself using, find a positive, empowering alternative. For instance, replace I can't with I will, I'm not able with I am capable. Implementation. Use these new words consistently to change the narrative of your life. This isn't about denying the reality of your current circumstances, but about reshaping that reality through a consciously curated vocabulary. The resonance of intentional speech. When you begin to speak with intention, the universe listens more attentively. The law of attraction, widely recognized and revered, states that we attract what we put out into the world. By speaking with purpose and positivity, you align yourself with the energies of abundance and success. Here's a simple daily practice to enhance the power of your words. Every morning, stand in front of a mirror, look into your own eyes, and affirm your intentions with clarity and confidence. Use phrases like, I am successful, abundance flows to me effortlessly, and every day I grow stronger and more capable. The echo of your words. Consider your words as echoes that return to you with the same energy you send out. If you shout into a canyon words of fear and failure, expect an echo of the same. If you proclaim victory and happiness, the echo will resonate with prosperity and joy. Chapter 2. Crafting Your Destiny Through Conversational Blueprints. As we continue to explore the profound impact of your words, let's focus on a concept I call conversational blueprints. Every word you speak lays a foundation, much like an architect drawing plans for a magnificent building. These blueprints guide the construction of your life. They are the plans from which your reality is built. The power of daily conversations. Think about the conversations you have on a daily basis. What are they filled with? Are they reinforcing the life you desire, or are they constructing barriers to your success? Each sentence you utter is like placing a brick in the structure of your existence. The blueprint of affirmation. Start by affirming the positive aspects of your life daily. Instead of saying, I'm stressed about work, try, I'm grateful for the opportunities to grow and excel in my career. This simple shift moves you from a mindset of scarcity to one of abundance and gratitude. The blueprint of questions. The questions you ask yourself and others are particularly powerful. They direct your mind's focus. Instead of asking, why does this always happen to me? Which positions you as a victim, ask, what can I learn from this experience? This turns the same situation into a stepping stone for growth. Emotional architecture. Building with feelings. Words are not just intellectual, they are also emotional architectures. They can build up feelings of love, joy, and confidence, or they can create walls of fear, doubt, and frustration. Your emotional state profoundly influences the life you lead, and your words can architect your emotions. For instance, when you use positive, uplifting language, you're more likely to feel happy and confident. On the other hand, negative, defeatist language can spiral into stress and depression. Recognize the power of words to shape your emotional landscape. Creating emotional anchors. Choose words that anchor you in positive emotional states. Say, "I feel powerful and capable," even on days when you feel less so. The consistent use of empowering language will help build resilience against negativity. Conversational rituals for everyday life. To truly harness the power of your words, incorporate specific conversational rituals into your daily routine. These practices will ensure that your spoken words consistently align with your life's goals and desires. Morning affirmations. Begin each day with affirmations that set the tone for positivity and success. Use phrases like, "Today, I am filled with energy and enthusiasm," and "I attract success by being a magnet for positive experiences." Evening reflections. End your day by reflecting on the positive interactions you had, the progress you made, and the lessons you learned. This helps reinforce a positive narrative even on challenging days. Gratitude conversations. Make it a habit to discuss what you're grateful for with friends or family members. This not only amplifies your own positive emotions but can also uplift others. The subtle art of word selection. Choosing the right words can sometimes feel like selecting the perfect tool for a delicate job. Each word has its own vibration and energy, which can either align with your intentions or work against them. For instance, replace words like fail with learn. Instead of saying, "I failed at that presentation," you could say, "I learned a lot from that presentation." This subtle change shifts your focus from defeat to development. Harnessing the echo of intention. When you speak with intention, your words carry even more power. They resonate not just within your own mind, but also throughout the universe. Speak with purpose. Before you speak, take a moment to align your intention with your words. Ask yourself, "What is my purpose in saying this?" This practice makes you more conscious of your speech and its potential impacts. Listening to the echoes. After you speak, listen not just to the responses of others but to the echo of your own words in your mind. Do they resonate with what you truly desire? If not, it's time to recalibrate your language. Conversational mastery in relationships. Your relationships are mirrors of your communication. Positive, supportive conversations can strengthen bonds, while negative ones can erode trust and affection. Building bridges with words. Use your words to build bridges rather than walls. Encourage, compliment, and express appreciation. Even during disagreements, focus on solutions rather than problems, and on understanding rather than rebuttal. The language of love and respect. In your intimate relationships, regularly express love and appreciation. Say, "I love how thoughtful you are," or "I appreciate all that you do." These words reinforce the bond and create a positive feedback loop. Chapter 3. Harnessing the transformative power of narrative. Imagine your life as a book where each day is a new page and every word you speak writes your story. What kind of story are you telling? Is it one of triumph and resilience, or is it filled with chapters of missed opportunities and regrets? The narrative you weave with your words not only defines your reality but also shapes your future. Let's delve into how you can craft a narrative that empowers you and propels you towards your aspirations. The story you tell yourself. The narrative starts within. The internal dialogue, what you tell yourself when no one else is listening, is the script that runs your life. Are you the hero of your story, capable and brave, or are you the victim, always at the mercy of external forces? Changing the narrative begins with changing this internal dialogue. Shift your internal dialogue. Begin each morning by telling yourself a story of success. For example, remind yourself of past triumphs. "I have faced challenges before and emerged stronger." This sets a foundation of resilience and capability that will influence your actions throughout the day. Craft empowering stories. When faced with a difficult situation, rewrite the story in your mind. Instead of thinking, "This is impossible," tell yourself, "This is an opportunity to grow and excel." By reframing your challenges as opportunities, you transform your approach to them and enhance your ability to overcome them. Using language to shape reality. Language is a powerful tool that molds our perception of reality. The words you choose can color your experiences in shades of positivity or negativity. By consciously selecting empowering and optimistic words, you create a self-fulfilling prophecy of success and satisfaction. Choose words that elevate. Use words that reflect the reality you wish to create. Replace phrases like, "I have to," with, "I get to." This simple switch transforms a task from a burden into a privilege, altering your attitude and emotional response to it. Speak with intention. Make a conscious effort to speak positively in all your interactions. This doesn't mean ignoring the negative, but rather focusing on the positive aspects and solutions. For instance, if you're discussing a problem, focus more on potential solutions rather than the problem itself. Narrative resonance. Aligning your story with your goals. Your story should resonate with your goals. If your goal is to become a successful entrepreneur, your narrative should be filled with themes of innovation, perseverance, and vision. This alignment ensures that your daily actions and decisions are guided by your ultimate objectives. Align your daily narratives. Every morning, decide what story you want your day to tell. Whether it's a story of learning something new, making progress on a project, or helping others, make sure it aligns with your long-term goals. Use future pacing. Imagine your future self who has already achieved your goals. What story did they tell themselves? How did they speak about their challenges and successes? Use this future narrative as a guide for your present-day choices and communications. Communicating your story to others. The way you communicate your story to others can influence their perceptions of you and their reactions to your ideas. When you share your aspirations and achievements confidently and positively, you are more likely to garner support and encouragement. Share success stories. Regularly share stories of your successes and the lessons learned from failures with others. This not only strengthens your narrative but also inspires others and builds your credibility. Be authentic. While it's important to focus on the positive, authenticity should never be sacrificed. Share your challenges along with your successes, but frame them in a way that highlights your resilience and determination to overcome them. Rewriting your life's script. If the current script of your life isn't satisfying, it's within your power to rewrite it. This isn't about making drastic changes overnight, but rather about making small, consistent changes in how you speak about yourself and your life. Identify limiting beliefs. Identify and write down the limiting beliefs that are part of your current narrative. For each belief, write a counterstatement that reflects the reality you want to create. For example, if your limiting belief is, "I'm not good at public speaking," rewrite it to, "Every time I speak, I improve and grow more confident." Practice daily affirmations. Create affirmations that counteract your limiting beliefs and recite them daily. This practice reinforces the new script you are writing for your life and gradually embeds these beliefs into your subconscious. Cultivating a narrative of growth and excellence. To truly transform your life, cultivate a narrative that emphasizes growth and excellence. This narrative doesn't shy away from challenges but embraces them as necessary steps on the path to success. It's a narrative that celebrates small victories and learns from setbacks without being defined by them. Celebrate every step. Make it a habit to celebrate every small victory along the way. This could be as simple as acknowledging a well-handled phone call or a project completed on time. These celebrations reinforce your narrative of competence and success. Learn from every setback. Instead of letting setbacks reinforce a negative narrative, use them as learning opportunities. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? And incorporate these lessons into your story of personal growth and resilience. Chapter 4. The Dynamics of Persuasive Communication. In this chapter, we delve into the dynamics of persuasive communication, a crucial skill that not only enhances your ability to influence others but also empowers you to steer your life towards the goals you cherish most deeply. Persuasion is an art and a science, rooted in the understanding of human psychology and the strategic use of language to mold perceptions and motivate action. The foundation of trust. At the heart of persuasive communication lies the bedrock of trust. Without trust, even the most eloquent words fall flat. Trust is built through consistency, integrity, and transparency in your interactions. When people trust you, they are more open to being influenced by your ideas because they believe in your intentions and your competence. Build trust through authenticity. Always be genuine in your interactions. Let people see the real you, including your vulnerabilities. This authenticity invites trust and forms a connection that goes beyond superficial interactions. Consistency is key. Be consistent in your words and actions. If you say you will do something, follow through. This reliability builds trust over time and establishes your reputation as someone who can be depended upon. Understanding your audience. Effective persuasion requires a deep understanding of your audience. What motivates them? What are their fears, desires, and challenges? By aligning your message with the needs and wants of your audience, you increase the relevance and impact of your communication. Listen actively. Spend more time listening than talking. Active listening involves fully concentrating on what is being said rather than just passively hearing the message. This helps you gather insights into what drives your audience. Empathize with their needs. Empathy allows you to connect on a deeper level. Try to understand things from the other person's perspective. This understanding can guide how you present your ideas in a way that resonates with them. The power of emotional appeal. People are not driven by logic alone. Emotions play a significant role in decision-making. Persuasive communication often involves appealing to the emotions of your audience to motivate them towards a particular action or decision. Use stories to connect. Stories are a powerful tool to evoke emotions. Use personal anecdotes or narratives that are relatable to your audience. This not only captures their attention but also makes your message more memorable. Highlight benefits, not features. When discussing a product, idea, or proposal, focus on how it benefits the listener emotionally or improves their situation. For instance, rather than simply listing the features of a product, explain how it makes their life easier, safer, or more enjoyable. Crafting your message. The way you craft your message can significantly impact its persuasiveness. The choice of words, the structure of your sentences, and the overall coherence of your message all contribute to how effectively it persuades. Use clear and concise language. Avoid jargon and overly complex language. Your goal is to make your message as accessible and understandable as possible. Simplicity is often more effective than complexity in persuasive communication. Create a logical flow. Organize your message in a logical manner. Start with an introduction that hooks your audience, followed by the body where you lay out your arguments, and conclude with a strong call to action. Techniques of influence. Several psychological techniques can enhance your persuasive capabilities. These include the principles of scarcity, authority, and reciprocity, among others. Leverage the principle of scarcity. People tend to desire what is scarce. Highlighting the limited availability of what you offer can increase its perceived value and urgency. Show authority. People respect authority and are more likely to be influenced by someone who is considered an expert. Demonstrate your expertise and knowledge on the subject to enhance your persuasiveness. Reciprocity. This principle suggests that people feel obliged to return favors. By offering something of value, whether it's helpful information, a free sample, or a kind gesture, you set the stage for reciprocal action. Reinforcing your message through repetition. Repetition is a powerful tool in persuasion. It reinforces your message and makes it more likely to stick in the minds of your audience. However, be strategic in your use of repetition to avoid being perceived as nagging or pushy. Repeat key points. Strategically repeat the most important points of your message throughout your communication. This can be done by rephrasing the points in different ways to keep the content fresh but recognizable. Engaging and closing techniques. How you engage with your audience and close your communication can make a significant difference in your persuasiveness. Ask engaging questions. Pose questions that make your audience think deeply about the topic. This not only keeps them engaged, but also helps them to connect personally with the issues at hand. Strong call to action. End with a compelling call to action. Be clear about what you want your audience to do next. Whether it's signing up for a newsletter, making a purchase, or joining a cause, your call to action should be direct and motivating. Chapter 5. Mastering the Art of Self-Expression. Self-expression is not just about conveying thoughts and feelings, it is about revealing your true self to the world. This chapter will guide you through mastering the art of self-expression, enhancing your ability to communicate effectively and authentically. When you express yourself clearly and confidently, you empower yourself and inspire others. Understanding the layers of self-expression. Self-expression is a multifaceted skill that encompasses verbal communication, body language, emotional intelligence, and even your creative outputs. It's about aligning these elements to present a coherent and authentic image to the world. Align your words and actions. Consistency between what you say and what you do enhances your credibility and authenticity. Ensure that your actions back up your words. If you speak about the importance of honesty, make sure you live that truth in your daily interactions. Utilize emotional intelligence. Being in tune with your emotions and the emotions of others enhances your ability to express yourself effectively. Emotional intelligence involves understanding your emotional triggers, managing your reactions, and recognizing the emotional cues of others to communicate more empathetically. The power of tone and body language. The way you say something often carries more weight than the words themselves. Tone and body language can completely change the message you are trying to convey. Master your vocal tone. Your tone should reflect the emotion and importance of your message. A passionate, energetic tone can engage listeners, while a soft, sincere tone can convey empathy and understanding. Be aware of your body language. Your posture, gestures, and facial expressions speak volumes. Open, confident body language can make you appear more approachable and trustworthy. Conversely, closed-off or anxious gestures can undermine the sincerity of your words. The role of listening in self-expression. Effective self-expression includes being an active listener. Listening shows respect for others' viewpoints and opens up a two-way street for communication, allowing for more meaningful and connected interactions. Practice active listening. Give your full attention to the speaker, acknowledge their message, and respond thoughtfully. This not only shows that you value their input but also enhances your understanding of the conversation, which informs your response. Encourage feedback. Invite others to share their thoughts and feelings about what you have expressed. Feedback can provide new perspectives and help you refine your approach to communication. Crafting your unique voice. Everyone has a unique voice, a personal style of communication that reflects their individuality. Finding and refining your voice is crucial to authentic self-expression. Explore different mediums. Experiment with various forms of communication to find what best suits you. Writing, speaking, art, and music are all avenues of expression. Each can offer different insights into your personal style and preferences. Reflect on your values and beliefs. Your voice should be a reflection of your inner self. Consider what values and beliefs are most important to you and let them guide your expression. This alignment ensures that your communication is not only consistent but also true to who you are. Overcoming barriers to self-expression. Many people struggle with barriers such as fear, anxiety, or a lack of confidence that can hinder their ability to express themselves freely. Address emotional barriers. Identify any fears or anxieties you have about expressing yourself and confront them directly. Techniques such as mindfulness, counseling, and public speaking classes can help you overcome these barriers. Build confidence through practice. confidence in self-expression often comes with practice. The more you practice articulating your thoughts and feelings, the more natural it will become. Start in low-stress environments and gradually work your way up to more challenging situations. Enhancing expressiveness through storytelling. Storytelling is a powerful tool for effective communication. It allows you to connect with others on an emotional level, making your messages more memorable and impactful. Incorporate personal stories. Use personal anecdotes to illustrate your points. Sharing your experiences makes your messages more relatable and helps establish a deeper connection with your audience. Develop a narrative arc. Good stories have a clear beginning, middle, and end. Organize your story to build interest and culminate in a satisfying conclusion. This structure helps keep your audience engaged and makes your message clearer. Self-expression as a tool for personal growth. Expressing yourself is not just about communicating with others. It's also a pathway to personal growth. It allows you to clarify your thoughts, reflect on your feelings, and articulate your desires and ambitions. Journal regularly. Writing in a journal is a great way to develop self-expression. It provides a private space to explore your thoughts and feelings, refine your ideas, and practice articulating them clearly. Seek constructive criticism. Embrace feedback on your self-expression, whether it's on your writing, speech, or any other form of communication. Constructive criticism can be invaluable in helping you grow and improve. Leveraging self-expression in leadership. In leadership, the ability to express yourself clearly and persuasively is critical. It helps you articulate vision, motivate teams, and navigate conflicts effectively. Led by example. Use your self-expression skills to set a positive example for your team. Demonstrate how effective communication can lead to better understanding and cooperation. Communicate vision clearly. A clear articulation of your vision is essential for inspiring and leading others. Use vivid, engaging language to paint a picture of what you aim to achieve and why it matters. By mastering self-expression, you not only enhance your ability to communicate effectively but also empower yourself to live authentically. Every conversation, every interaction becomes an opportunity to present your true self, influence others positively, and leave a lasting impact. As you continue to refine your self-expression, remember that each word, each gesture, and each emotion you share contributes to the narrative of your life. Make it a powerful, inspiring one. Chapter 6. Cultivating Resilience Through Effective Communication. Resilience is your capacity to rebound from adversity, adapt to change, and keep moving forward in the face of challenges. Effective communication plays a pivotal role in building and sustaining this resilience. In this chapter, we explore how mastering communication can fortify your mental and emotional defenses, helping you navigate through life's storms with greater ease and confidence. Embracing vulnerability in communication. One of the most powerful aspects of communication is the ability to express vulnerability. Far from being a weakness, vulnerability is a strength. It fosters deeper connections, builds trust, and encourages a supportive environment. Share your struggles and successes. Do not shy away from sharing your struggles. When you communicate your challenges openly, you invite others to understand your journey and potentially offer support or guidance. Similarly, sharing your successes can inspire and motivate both yourself and others. Encourage open dialogues. Create spaces where family, friends, or team members can discuss their feelings and challenges without fear of judgment. This openness not only strengthens relationships but also builds a collective resilience. Communicative adaptability. Adjusting your style. Being adaptable in how you communicate is crucial for resilience. Different situations may require different styles and approaches. Being able to adjust your communication style according to the context or audience can lead to more effective interactions and outcomes. Assess the context. Before you communicate, take a moment to assess the situation. What is the emotional state of your audience? What are their expectations? Tailoring your message and delivery to fit the context can greatly enhance its effectiveness. Practice flexibility. Be prepared to change your communication approach as circumstances evolve. This flexibility can help you manage unexpected challenges more effectively. The role of active listening in resilience. Active listening is not just about understanding the words spoken by others. It's about comprehending the complete message, including the emotional undertones. This skill is essential for building resilience as it helps you to better understand and respond to challenges. Respond, don't react. When listening, focus on understanding the speaker's perspective before formulating a response. This pause allows you to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively, which is crucial in high-stress situations. Validate others' feelings. When you acknowledge others' feelings, you validate their experiences. This validation can strengthen relationships and foster a supportive network, both of which are essential during tough times. Developing emotional articulation. Being able to articulate your emotions clearly is a key component of effective communication and resilience. Understanding and expressing your feelings can help you manage them more effectively and reduce stress. Name your emotions. Learn to identify and name your emotions accurately. This practice not only helps you understand yourself better, but also aids in communicating your state of mind to others, which can lead to better support and fewer misunderstandings. Express needs clearly. Once you understand your emotions, express what you need from others clearly. Whether it's space, support, or understanding, knowing how to articulate these needs can improve your interactions and help mitigate stress. The power of positive affirmations. Positive affirmations are a powerful tool for building resilience. By repeatedly voicing positive statements about yourself and your capabilities, you reinforce your self-belief and encourage a positive mindset. Create personal affirmations. Develop affirmations that resonate with your personal challenges and aspirations. For example, if you often feel overwhelmed, you might adopt an affirmation like, "I am capable of handling whatever comes my way." Integrate affirmations into daily routine. Incorporate your affirmations into your daily routine. Repeat them during your morning routine, in stressful situations, or whenever you need a boost of confidence. Nurturing resilience through storytelling. Stories have the power to teach, inspire, and heal. By sharing stories of overcoming adversity, you not only reinforce your own resilience but also encourage others. Share your journey. Tell stories about times when you faced difficulties and how you overcame them. These stories can provide practical lessons and emotional encouragement to others facing similar situations. Listen to others' stories. Encourage others to share their stories of resilience. Listening to how others have navigated challenges can provide new perspectives and strategies that you might apply in your own life. Utilizing constructive feedback for growth. Feedback is a valuable tool for personal and professional growth. It can highlight areas of improvement and reinforce strengths, helping you build resilience. Seek out feedback. Actively seek feedback from trusted colleagues, friends, or mentors. Ask specific questions that will elicit constructive responses, such as, "What could I have done differently in that situation?" Respond to feedback with gratitude. When receiving feedback, respond with gratitude, regardless of whether it's positive or negative. Appreciating feedback as a tool for growth fosters a mindset of continuous improvement, which is essential for resilience. Communication as a means to resolve conflicts. Effective communication is key to resolving conflicts, which, if left unaddressed, can deplete your emotional energy and undermine your resilience. Use I statements. When discussing issues, use I statements to express how you feel. This approach focuses on your experiences rather than placing blame, which can help de-escalate conflicts. Seek win-win solutions. Aim for solutions that benefit all parties involved. This not only resolves the immediate conflict but also maintains positive relationships, which are crucial for long-term resilience. By enhancing your communication skills, you fortify your resilience, enabling you to handle life's challenges more effectively. Remember, resilience isn't about never facing difficulties. It's about bouncing back stronger each time you do. Through thoughtful, clear, and empathetic communication, you build the foundations for a resilient mind and spirit, ready to face whatever comes your way with strength and grace. Chapter 7. Elevating your influence through strategic communication. Influence is not just about having the power to affect others. It's about understanding the art of persuasive communication and using it to positively impact your surroundings. This chapter delves into the nuances of strategic communication, which can help you become a more influential leader, colleague, friend, and community member. The essence of influential communication. Influential communication transcends basic interactions. It involves crafting messages that resonate deeply with others, motivating them to change or take action. It's about making your words count and ensuring they have the desired effect on your audience. Craft messages with clear intent. Start by being clear about what you want to achieve with your communication. Whether you're looking to inspire change, motivate a team, or persuade someone to see a different perspective, your intent will guide the construction of your message. Use emotionally charged language. People connect with emotions much more deeply than with facts alone. Use language that stirs emotions, helping your audience feel passionate about your message. This connection can significantly enhance the impact of your communication. Building credibility through consistent messages. Your influence grows when people view you as credible and trustworthy. Consistency in your messages plays a crucial role in building this trust. Align your messages with your values. Ensure that what you say aligns with your core values and the values of your audience. This alignment helps build trust and establishes you as a consistent and reliable voice. Repeat key themes. Regularly reinforce key themes in your communication. Repetition of important concepts not only makes your message clearer, but also helps to cement your standing as a committed and reliable leader or influencer. Enhancing persuasiveness with nonverbal cues. Nonverbal communication often speaks louder than words. Your body language, facial expressions, and even your silence can communicate volumes and can be strategically used to enhance the persuasiveness of your message. Maintain open body language. Use gestures that convey openness and acceptance, such as uncrossed arms, nodding, and maintaining eye contact. These signals make you appear more approachable and receptive, which enhances your persuasiveness. Regulate your facial expressions. Be conscious of your facial expressions. They should match the tone of your message. A genuine smile when discussing positive outcomes, or a concerned expression when addressing serious issues, can make your communication more effective. The role of listening in expanding influence. Effective listening is perhaps the most overlooked aspect of influential communication. By truly listening to others, you not only gather valuable information but also show respect, which in turn increases your influence. Practice reflective listening. This involves repeating back what someone has said to you, in your own words, to confirm understanding. This technique not only ensures you have understood correctly but also shows the speaker that you value their input. Ask insightful questions. Demonstrate your engagement by asking questions that delve deeper into the subject at hand. This not only shows your interest but also encourages others to think more critically about the topic, enhancing the depth of your conversations. Strategically timing your communication. Timing can be everything when it comes to effective communication. The impact of what you say often depends on when you say it. Identify opportune moments. Choose the right time to communicate your message, one when your audience is most receptive. For example, sharing a new idea when people are not rushed or stressed can lead to more thoughtful consideration and better engagement. Delay responses when necessary. Sometimes, immediate responses are not the most effective. When faced with a challenging question or situation, taking the time to think before you respond can help you formulate a more thoughtful and influential reply. Adapting your message to different audiences. Different audiences may require different approaches to communication. Understanding the preferences and perspectives of your audience can greatly enhance your ability to influence. Customize your approach. Tailor your message based on the audience's demographics, cultural backgrounds, and professional levels. What works for one group might not resonate with another. Incorporate relevant examples. Use examples and stories that are relatable to your audience. This not only makes your message more understandable but also more compelling, as people are more likely to be influenced by what resonates with their own experiences. Fostering connections through empathy. Empathy is a powerful tool in the arsenal of an influential communicator. It allows you to connect on a deeper level, which can enhance trust and respect. Express genuine interest. Show genuine interest in the needs, wishes, and concerns of others. This can be as simple as acknowledging their efforts or as involved as assisting them in overcoming obstacles. Respond to emotions. When you detect emotional cues from others, respond appropriately. This shows that you care about their feelings, not just the facts, which can deepen your influence. Continuous improvement in communication skills. Influential communication is not a static skill but a dynamic one that requires continuous improvement and adaptation. Seek feedback regularly. Regularly ask for feedback on your communication style from peers, mentors, or coaches. This feedback can provide insights into how you can further refine your approach. Engage in continuous learning. Keep updating your communication skills by attending workshops, reading relevant books, and observing other effective communicators. By strategically enhancing your communication skills, you not only increase your influence but also contribute positively to the lives of those around you. Whether you are leading a team, managing a project, or participating in community activities, your ability to communicate effectively determines the extent of your impact. Remember, every interaction is an opportunity to influence and inspire, so make every word count. Chapter 8. Leveraging communication to enhance team dynamics. Effective communication is the cornerstone of any successful team. It builds trust, mitigates conflict, boosts engagement, and enhances understanding. Mastering communication within a team setting requires not only clarity and conciseness but also the ability to listen, adapt, and respond appropriately to diverse needs and personalities. Fostering open communication. Creating an environment where team members feel comfortable expressing their thoughts and opinions is crucial. Open communication encourages a flow of ideas, helps identify and solve problems more efficiently, and prevents misunderstandings that could lead to conflict. Encourage regular check-ins. Implement regular one-on-one and team check-ins to provide opportunities for members to speak up about their projects, challenges, and insights. These sessions should be structured to encourage openness and honesty without fear of judgment. Create safe spaces for sharing. Designate times or spaces where team members can discuss issues or ideas in an environment that respects confidentiality and encourages honest dialogue. This could be anything from a private meeting room to a secure online chat space. Enhancing team cohesion through empathetic leadership. Empathy in leadership is about more than understanding others' feelings. It's about actively responding to these feelings in a way that fosters respect and trust. Empathetic leadership can transform group dynamics, creating a collaborative and supportive environment. Practice active listening. Show genuine interest in the ideas and concerns of team members. Listen to understand, not just to respond. This means giving full attention to the speaker, acknowledging their contributions, and considering their viewpoints in decision-making processes. Address emotional needs. Recognize and address the emotional needs of your team. This might involve offering support during high-pressure periods, recognizing individual and team achievements, or simply expressing appreciation for hard work. Building trust through consistent and clear communication. Trust is foundational in teams and is built over time through consistent, transparent, and reliable communication. When team members trust their leaders and each other, they are more likely to take risks, contribute ideas, and support one another. Maintain transparency. Share as much information as possible with the team. This includes updates on business operations, changes in management, or shifts in strategy. Keeping everyone informed reduces uncertainty and builds a shared sense of purpose. Follow through on commitments. If you say you will do something, make sure you do it. Consistency between your words and actions reassures your team of your reliability and commitment to the group's goals. Utilizing feedback to strengthen team performance. Feedback is an essential tool for growth and development, but it must be used thoughtfully to be effective. It should be aimed at encouraging improvement and reinforcing positive behaviors, not merely pointing out what is wrong. Offer constructive feedback. Frame feedback in a way that is constructive and supportive. Focus on specific behaviors rather than personal characteristics, and always suggest ways to improve. Encourage peer-to-peer feedback. Foster an environment where team members feel comfortable giving and receiving feedback from each other. This not only promotes personal and professional growth but also enhances mutual respect within the team. Navigating conflict with communication. Conflict is inevitable in any team, but the way it is managed can make the difference between a breakdown and a breakthrough in team dynamics. Address conflicts early. Do not let conflicts fester. Address them early with open and honest communication. Encourage the involved parties to speak openly about their perspectives and seek a mutually beneficial resolution. Use mediation techniques. In cases where conflicts are more intense, use mediation techniques to guide discussions. This might involve bringing in a neutral third party to facilitate dialogue and help clarify misunderstandings. Encouraging diversity of thought. A dynamic team is one that values and utilizes the diverse perspectives of its members. Encouraging diverse viewpoints can lead to more innovative solutions and a more adaptable team. Solicit input from everyone. Make it a point to solicit ideas and opinions from all team members, especially those who are quieter or less likely to speak up. Everyone should feel that their contributions are valued. Celebrate diverse perspectives. Actively celebrate the diversity within your team. Highlight how different backgrounds and perspectives contribute to the team's success and encourage members to share their unique insights. Cultivating team morale and engagement. Team morale and engagement are directly influenced by how valued and included team members feel. Effective communication strategies can help foster a sense of belonging and commitment to the team's goals. Recognize contributions. Regularly acknowledge and celebrate the contributions of team members. Recognition can be as simple as thanking someone during a meeting or as formal as implementing a reward system. Organize team-building activities. Engage in activities that are not work-related but designed to build relationships and improve communication. These can range from team lunches or outings to professional development workshops. By mastering these communication strategies, you can significantly enhance the dynamics of your team, leading to improved cooperation, increased productivity, and a more harmonious work environment. Remember, every interaction within a team is an opportunity to reinforce these principles. By consistently applying them, you set the stage for lasting success and a vibrant, effective team culture. Chapter 9. Mastering Crisis Communication. In times of crisis, communication becomes even more critical. The ability to convey clear, concise, and calming information can determine how effectively a team navigates through turbulence. This chapter focuses on mastering crisis communication to maintain stability, inspire confidence, and guide your team or community through difficult periods. The fundamentals of crisis communication. Crisis communication is not just about managing the current situation but also about mitigating further issues. The key is to communicate in a way that controls the narrative, maintains public trust, and prevents panic. Prepare in advance. The best crisis communication strategies are established well before they are needed. Develop a crisis communication plan that includes identifying potential crises, determining the communication channels to be used, and assigning roles to team members. Be swift and accurate. When a crisis strikes, be quick to communicate. Delays can lead to speculation and misinformation. However, ensure that the information you share is accurate. Misinformation can damage trust and complicate crisis management efforts. Establishing a source of truth. In a crisis, misinformation can spread quickly. Establishing your communication channels as reliable sources of truth is crucial. Consistent updates. Keep stakeholders updated regularly. Consistency prevents rumors and maintains a narrative that is factual and transparent. Use all available channels. Utilize multiple communication channels to reach your audience effectively. This might include emails, company intranets, press releases, and social media. Ensure the message is consistent across all platforms. Communicating with empathy and authority. During a crisis, people look for leadership that is not only authoritative but also empathetic. Balancing these can be challenging but is key to effective crisis communication. Show empathy. Acknowledge the fears and concerns of your audience. Let them know that their feelings are valid and that you are addressing their concerns. Display confidence and authority. While empathy is important, it must be balanced with confidence and authority. People need to feel that someone capable is managing the situation. Communicate the steps being taken to manage the crisis and be transparent about challenges. Handling media interactions. Media can be a powerful tool in crisis communication. It can also be a challenge if not handled correctly. Designate a spokesperson. Have a trained spokesperson handle all media interactions. This person should be well-versed in the key messages and skilled in media relations. Prepare key messages. Before any media interaction, prepare key messages. These should include what happened, what is being done about it, and what steps are being taken to prevent future occurrences. Engaging with stakeholders. Stakeholders, whether they are employees, customers, or the public, need to feel they are being kept in the loop. Identify key stakeholders. Determine who needs to know what and when. Tailor your communication to meet the needs of different groups. For instance, employees will need different information from what customers require. Encourage two-way communication. Allow stakeholders to ask questions and provide feedback. This can be facilitated through Q&A sessions, hotlines, or dedicated email addresses. Listening is as important as informing in crisis communication. Maintaining transparency. Transparency during a crisis builds trust and credibility. It shows that you are managing the situation openly and with integrity. Admit mistakes. If errors were made, admit them. Honesty in such situations actually increases trust. Explain what mistakes were made, why they happened, and most importantly, what is being done to correct them. Avoid speculation. Stick to the facts. Do not speculate about what might happen unless you are discussing potential scenarios as part of your crisis management strategy. Speculation can lead to unnecessary panic and misinformation. Rebuilding post-crisis. After a crisis, communication efforts need to focus on recovery and rebuilding trust. Outline the recovery plan. Communicate what steps are being taken to recover from the crisis. Be clear about timelines and expectations. Review and reflect. Post-crisis, review your handling of the situation. What worked well? What could be improved? This reflection should be communicated to all stakeholders, demonstrating that lessons have been learned and improvements will be made. Leveraging lessons learned for future preparedness. Every crisis provides lessons that can enhance future crisis management efforts. Document lessons learned. Keep a record of what was learned during the crisis. This should include feedback from all stakeholders, what strategies were effective, and what shortcomings were identified. Update crisis communication plans. Use the lessons learned to update your crisis communication plans. This ensures that with each crisis, your strategies become stronger and more effective. Mastering crisis communication requires preparedness, clarity, empathy, and transparency. By effectively managing how information is communicated during tough times, you can guide your team through any storm, emerging stronger and more cohesive. Remember, the goal of crisis communication is not just to survive the crisis but to maintain trust and confidence among all stakeholders, thereby safeguarding the integrity and future of your organization or community. Chapter 10. Advanced Communication Techniques for Leadership. As you rise in your career and life, the complexity of your communication challenges also increases. Advanced communication techniques become crucial tools for effective leadership. These techniques help you inspire teams, negotiate successfully, and manage the diverse and often complex relationships necessary for achieving long-term success. Strategic storytelling. Strategic storytelling is an essential skill for any leader. It involves crafting stories that align with your vision and goals, stories that motivate and inspire your team and stakeholders. Craft stories with purpose. Each story you tell should have a clear purpose. Whether it's to instill a new company value, motivate your team during a challenging project, or convey the potential impact of a new initiative, your story should align perfectly with the intended message. Incorporate key elements. Effective stories often include a relatable hero, a challenge, a journey, and a resolution that provides a clear takeaway or moral. Use this structure to make your stories compelling and memorable. Emotional intelligence in communication. Emotional intelligence is the ability to recognize, understand, and manage not only your own emotions but also those of others. In leadership, high emotional intelligence can enhance your communication significantly. Recognize and respond to emotions. Be attentive to the emotional cues of others in your interactions. This awareness can guide how you respond and communicate, allowing you to address concerns, diffuse potential conflicts, and encourage positivity. Manage your emotional expressions. Use your emotional expressions strategically to influence others positively. For example, showing genuine enthusiasm and optimism can be contagious, inspiring your team to adopt a similar attitude. Nonverbal communication skills. Nonverbal cues often speak louder than words. As a leader, your body language, facial expressions, and even your silence can communicate volumes. Convey confidence and openness. Use posture, gestures, and facial expressions to convey confidence and openness. Standing straight, maintaining eye contact, and using open gestures can reinforce your message and your leadership presence. Utilize the power of silence. Silence can be a powerful communication tool when used strategically. It can provide emphasis, invite others to contribute, or allow a moment for your message to resonate deeply with the audience. Effective listening for leaders. Leadership involves as much listening as it does speaking. Effective listening can help you understand challenges, perceive team morale, and gather valuable feedback. Practice active listening. Focus fully on the speaker, avoid interrupting, and reflect back what you have heard to ensure understanding. This not only helps in gathering accurate information but also shows respect and value for the speaker. Encourage open feedback channels. Create multiple channels for feedback and encourage your team to use them. Whether it's regular meetings, anonymous suggestion boxes, or open office hours, make it easy and safe for team members to share their thoughts and concerns. Persuasive communication for leaders. Being persuasive is about more than just convincing others. It's about creating consensus and fostering an environment where ideas can flourish and lead to action. Align benefits with stakeholder needs. When proposing any idea or project, align its benefits with the needs and values of your stakeholders. This alignment makes your propositions more persuasive by directly linking them to their interests. Use rhetorical strategies. Master rhetorical strategies such as ethos, credibility, pathos, emotional appeal, and logos, logical argument, to enhance your persuasiveness. Employing these strategies can help make your arguments more compelling. Negotiation techniques for leaders. Negotiation is a daily activity for leaders. Whether you are negotiating a contract, a project deadline, or an internal team agreement, being a skilled negotiator is invaluable. Prepare thoroughly. Enter every negotiation well prepared. Understand the needs, strengths, and weaknesses of the other party and anticipate their moves. Preparation not only boosts your confidence but also enhances your leverage in negotiations. Focus on win-win outcomes. Aim for solutions that benefit all parties involved. This approach not only increases the chances of a successful negotiation but also maintains positive relationships post-negotiation. Advanced communication for change management. Managing change is one of the toughest challenges leaders face. Communicating effectively during these times is critical to ensure the team not only understands the change but also embraces it. Clarify the why behind changes. When communicating changes, clearly explain the reasons behind them. Understanding the why helps team members make sense of the change and reduces resistance. Support transition with continuous communication. Change can create uncertainty. Maintain an open line of communication throughout the transition period. Regular updates can help alleviate concerns and reinforce the benefits of the change. By mastering these advanced communication techniques, you can enhance your leadership effectiveness and influence. These skills enable you to navigate complex scenarios, build strong teams, and lead your organization toward its goals with confidence and clarity. Remember, the way you communicate as a leader not only defines your style but also significantly impacts your effectiveness and success. Chapter 11. Communicating Vision and Values. Communicating vision and values is fundamental for any leader looking to foster a strong, cohesive culture within an organization or team. Your ability to articulate and embody these core principles can drive engagement, inspire action, and align your team toward common goals. This chapter will explore techniques and strategies to effectively convey your vision and instill values that promote a productive and harmonious work environment. Articulating your vision clearly. A clear and compelling vision provides a direction that can motivate and guide your team through challenges and changes. It acts as the North Star for decision-making and prioritization within the organization. Craft a vivid picture. When describing your vision, use vivid language that paints a clear picture of the future you aim to create. This should be inspiring and detailed enough that your team can visualize the end goal and their role in achieving it. Simplify and streamline your message. While details are important, your vision statement should be simple and straightforward enough that anyone within the organization can remember and understand it. A complex vision can lead to confusion and misinterpretation, diluting its effectiveness. Embedding values in everyday operations. Values are the ethical compass of an organization. They guide how your team behaves and makes decisions, especially when the leader isn't present. Communicating these values effectively ensures they are understood and integrated into daily operations. Incorporate values into policies and processes. Ensure that your organization's values are reflected in its policies, procedures, and daily operations. This constant reinforcement helps embed these values in the company culture. Led by example. The most effective way to communicate values is to model them. Demonstrate these values in your interactions, decision-making, and problem-solving. When team members see leaders embodying organizational values, they are more likely to adopt these behaviors themselves. Using stories to reinforce vision and values. Stories are powerful tools for making abstract ideas concrete and relatable. They can effectively communicate the why behind your vision and the importance of your values. Share success stories. Regularly share stories that highlight how adhering to your organization's values has led to success. This could be customer success stories, employee achievements, or times when your team overcame obstacles by staying true to your values. Create relatable scenarios. Use hypothetical scenarios that might occur within your team's environment to show how your values should guide their responses. This not only makes the values more relatable but also provides a practical guide for how to apply them in everyday situations. Communicating during times of change. Change can be unsettling, and during such times, effective communication of your vision and values becomes even more critical. They provide stability and a framework for understanding the change. Reiterate the vision and values often. During periods of change, regularly reiterate your vision and values to remind your team of the bigger picture and the foundational principles that remain constant. This helps to ground them and provides a sense of continuity. Link changes to vision and values. Explicitly connect any changes back to your vision and values. Explain how these changes are not just necessary but are steps towards realizing the vision and reinforcing the values. Enhancing engagement through interactive communication. Engagement is crucial for the success of any vision or set of values. Interactive communication fosters a two-way exchange of ideas, enhancing engagement and ownership among team members. Host Q&A sessions. Regularly conduct question and answer sessions where employees can voice concerns, seek clarification, and provide feedback on how the vision and values are being implemented or might be better realized. Facilitate workshops and discussions. Organize workshops or discussion groups that focus on exploring and reinforcing the organization's vision and values. These can be opportunities for team members to engage actively with these concepts, relate them to their roles, and contribute ideas for better alignment. Monitoring and adapting communication strategies. The effectiveness of your communication strategies should be monitored and adapted based on feedback and changing circumstances within the organization. Gather feedback. Use surveys, suggestion boxes, and informal conversations to gather feedback on how well the vision and values are being communicated and embraced across the organization. Adapt strategies as needed. Be prepared to adapt your communication strategies if they are not effectively transmitting your vision and values. This might involve changing the mediums of communication, the frequency of your messages, or even the messages themselves. Effective communication of vision and values is not a one-time event but a continuous effort that evolves with your organization. By consistently applying these strategies, you ensure that your vision remains relevant and motivating, and your values stay integral to the daily operations and overarching ethos of your organization. Through clear, consistent, and compelling communication, you can lead your team towards achieving shared goals, maintaining a strong organizational culture, and succeeding in a unified manner. Chapter 12. Mastering Cross-Cultural Communication. In today's globalized world, the ability to communicate effectively across cultural boundaries is not just beneficial, it's essential for success. Leaders must navigate a diverse landscape of cultural norms, values, and communication styles to foster understanding, respect, and cooperation among team members from various backgrounds. This final chapter offers strategies to enhance your cross-cultural communication skills, helping you to build a more inclusive and effective team. Understanding cultural diversity. The first step in mastering cross-cultural communication is to develop a deep understanding of the diversity within your team. Recognize that cultural differences can influence communication styles, decision-making processes, conflict resolution, and even expressions of respect and authority. Educate yourself and your team. Invest in cultural competence training for yourself and your team. Understanding the basic cultural backgrounds, communication norms, and business etiquettes of different cultures can prevent misunderstandings and promote a more inclusive environment. Celebrate diversity. Make it a priority to celebrate cultural diversity within your team. Encouraging team members to share their cultural practices and traditions can enhance mutual respect and provide valuable learning opportunities for everyone. Adapting communication styles. Different cultures have distinct communication styles. Some may be more direct, while others are more nuanced. Adapting your communication style to fit the cultural context of your audience is crucial for effective interaction. Learn and adapt to various communication styles. Be observant and responsive to the communication styles of your team members. For instance, some cultures value directness and clarity, while others might find too much directness rude or confrontational. Use clear and simple language. When working with team members for whom English is a second language, use clear, simple language that avoids idioms, slang, and complex metaphors which might be misunderstood. Effective listening in a multicultural setting. Effective listening goes beyond hearing words. It involves understanding the context and the unspoken cues that might be culturally rooted. It's especially important in a multicultural setting, where misunderstandings are more likely to occur. Practice active listening. Show genuine interest in understanding others. This involves not only listening to what is said, but also paying attention to what is left unsaid, such as nonverbal cues or hesitations that might indicate discomfort or disagreement. Encourage feedback. Create mechanisms for feedback that are culturally sensitive. Understand that in some cultures, direct criticism might not be common, and alternative ways to express concerns or suggestions may be needed. Navigating cultural norms and values. Cultural norms and values can significantly impact how communication is perceived. What is considered polite or respectful in one culture might be seen as less so in another. Respect hierarchical versus egalitarian views. In some cultures, hierarchy is respected and direct interaction with superiors might be restricted, while in others, a flat structure where everyone is encouraged to speak openly is preferred. Adapt your communication to respect these views. Understand and respect nonverbal cues. Nonverbal communication can vary dramatically between cultures. For example, the meaning of eye contact, physical touch, and personal space can differ. Understanding these differences can prevent unintentional disrespect. Managing conflicts in a culturally diverse environment. Conflicts can arise from cultural misunderstandings. Managing these effectively requires sensitivity and adaptability. Develop a mediation strategy. Implement conflict resolution strategies that are culturally sensitive. Mediation might involve more indirect methods in some cultures, whereas in others, a direct approach may be appropriate. Use neutral parties. In conflicts involving cultural misunderstandings, it may be helpful to involve a neutral third party who understands both cultures and can mediate without bias. Building inclusive communication networks. Creating an environment where every team member, regardless of their cultural background, feels included and valued is key to effective cross-cultural communication. Create inclusive communication policies. Develop policies that ensure all team members have equal access to information and equal opportunities to contribute. This might involve using technology to bridge geographical and cultural gaps. Foster a culture of inclusion. Promote an organizational culture that values diversity and inclusion. This should be reflected in every aspect of the organization, from hiring practices to day-to-day operations. Mastering cross-cultural communication allows leaders to harness the full potential of their diverse teams, fostering innovation, creativity, and efficiency. By embracing and integrating the strategies outlined in this chapter, leaders can overcome cultural barriers, enhance team cohesion, and drive their organizations toward successful global engagements. Remember, the key to effective cross-cultural communication lies not just in adapting to differences, but in embracing and celebrating these differences as assets that enrich your team and your organization.